Peace, peace, family. How y'all? How y'all doing today? What's going on? Nothing but love out here in this life. Gotta give love, y'all. Y'all know all of us is going through ups and downs, trying to pay that cable bill, that phone bill, that cell phone bill is calling you, that water bill is calling you. So with that, we all got similar circumstances where we got to stay strong, stay long, and continue to strive and provide on. Because at the end of the day, life don't stop, so we can't stop. So with that, for all the people that's going through these ups and downs in the households and in homes, through the beef and the domestic violence and the arguments and the chaos, where's the love? You see, chaos can exist all day in many different forms. But there's no love, then what is the purpose of chaos? Yeah, tricky, right? So with that stated, there shouldn't be no chaos in love, y'all. We should be able to work things out through each other. How do that work? Well, each person got to start working on themselves, self-checking themselves. You know what I mean? You got to be able to talk to one another through how you want to be treated. Simple and plain. And thus, not put out the energy in which you don't want to be treated so that it won't come back to you. These are some of the things I had to learn, especially coming from where I'm coming from, with all the ups and downs, trials and tribulations, wrongs and rights, ill manners that I have been through, to acknowledge the fact that some of these things, if not all of these things, is progenitors of what I do. And because of it, only I can stop it or change it, regardless of how I feel. It's no different from saying, hey, if I drink, I'm going to stop drinking. But the trick is, if you stop drinking and you with someone who drink, 9 times out of 10, it's going to make it difficult for you to stop drinking. Why? Because they always drinking around you when you're trying to quit. It ain't a drinking addiction. So therefore, yeah, it got a subliminal pull on you. Thus, you're fighting two polarities. You're fighting yourself, and you're fighting the energy that's around you that is not of yourself, causing you to look at yourself in a position that you're in when it comes to quitting drinking, to where you might just relapse. So with that stated, it's the same thing in anything. Whenever you start to uplift yourself and change what your perspective on how you see things, and better yourself in areas that you need to better yourself in order to get to where you're going, then the key component to that is the person that you're around and that you're with or that you're talking to either got to be on that same page, or has the ability and the openness to be able to see the change in the avenue in which way you're going, or they're going to have to just let you go. Because at the end of the day, think about it. If you, as a person, is open to change and the person that you're with is not, then what happens is you get trapped in the same rhetoric and same boxes that you've always been in. And if you're smart, 9 times out of 10, you already know that don't work. What was done the same way will be done the same way again. You must implement new things, new ideas, new opportunities, new avenues that will open up new doors to be able to do new positive things that you might not have ever done before in your life or ever done together. So with that stated, someone got to be the progenitor of self-reflecting in order to say what I'm putting out is wrong. And once that occur in that individual, the key is to hope and pray that the other individual that's in the relationship also has the ability to say what I'm putting out is wrong. Maybe I should check myself. And in turn, two people checking themselves stops violence, stops beef, stops chaos, stops wrong sayings and wrong words coming out. But until both of y'all is on that same thought when it comes to changing one's reality within oneself due to what one put out, then, hey, ain't nothing you're going to be able to do. It's just going to continue to be chaos all amongst you. So please, take the time to think about what you put out, who you are and how you rub people and how you treat people. Because at the end of the day, if you don't think about how you treat people, how do you sit down and think about how people treat you? And it's not hard. Sometimes it's just a question. Sometimes we might be just rubbing somebody the wrong way right now, sitting right next to us. And all you got to do is just ask them and be sincere about it. Am I bothering you? Am I hurting you in any way? Do I make you feel low in any form or fashion? That's not hard. And to be able to do that and get an answer or no answer is to be able to move to the next step on how I'm treating someone or how I feel about someone or how someone feel about me and how I feel about someone. But until I can think about what I'm doing, there's no way in the world I can think about what somebody else is doing. And that's just the true reality. And with that, this is Many Thoughts. I say, hey, keep thinking, but most of the time, think on what you're doing. Think on what you're putting out. Don't always victimize on the fact that it might be coming from somewhere else and it's being done to you. Sometimes what's being done to you may be based off of what energy you putting out. And that's truly the truth. So with that, shalom, my people, many blessings, and stay tuned to Many Thoughts.